Going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and this AL0 from Ice River is dead in under 2 weeks. So we're going to go into there, kind of show you what's wrong, and I'm going to see if I can fix it or not. I doubt I will be, but hopefully I can. Now, if everything I tried does not work to fix my original AL0, I did just get another one in, courtesy of Apex 2. As you can see right here, we have Ice River's AL0 from Apex 2, and it looks like they do have stock of these available, as well as the latest RX0 for Radiant is in stock as well. I know they're sold out on Ice River, so check that link down in the description and head on over to Apex 2. So coming into the dashboard, we're over 2.5 minutes. We should see hash rate and everything. Everything is abnormal. Usually the hash rate is abnormal until at least 5 minutes where it gets in hash rate here. But the point is, I've let it sit here for over an hour and it doesn't hash at all. We get no shares whatsoever. It is connected to the pool just fine. I reset it multiple times through factory reset settings in the software, as well as holding the button down for 20 seconds. So that's why I am on Hump Pool. It's all in the Ice River address and everything. Everything is factory reset, and I've done this multiple times. Nothing's happening. The other thing here, we can see fan is at fan 10, fan 20. If I go into my manual settings here and actually crank this up, only one fan seems to be working. So it could be a simple fan error. I could just replace it. And that's what I'm going to try to do, is replace that fan with an older KS0 or something. So here we can see fan 2 now is at 5,811 RPM, where fan 0 or fan 1 is at 0. So that could be the whole issue. As we know, ASICs, they're fans. Everything has to be working or they won't hash. So it could be a simple fan swap. I'm about to find out here and see if we can get this fixed. Now, if we flip it over, we can see this fan is not spinning and the fan beside it is spinning away as it should. So obviously this is the fan right here that I'm going to have to replace. All right, so coming into my graveyard of miners, you can see I have 4 Kaspa miners here, a couple KS0s and some KS0 Pros. I actually still have one KS0 Pro online. I'm probably gonna shut that off soon, but I'm waiting kind of for KRC20 tokens to come on live. I'll probably throw these online then, unless I get this AL0 to work, because obviously time is of the essence here. We want to have as much hash rate on lithium right now as we can before the hash rate spikes too high. So I need to get this AL0. It is a priority. So I'm just going to grab this guy right here. I don't even know which one it is. We're going to pull the fan out and slap it into the other one. All right, so I do have it apart here. This fan right there was spinning and this one wasn't. So obviously that's the good fan. This is the bad fan. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to switch the fans around on the ports and see if it's actually the fan or possibly the port. All right, so the far one is spinning and the first one is still not spinning, even though I swapped them around. So it's definitely looking like this fan is the issue. So hopefully this fixes it once I pull the fan out of this miner right here. And then, you know, obviously if it was something else, it could end up being the control board. It could have been something talking to these ports here, and then, you know, I could have been hooped. But it's nice to see that that fan was spinning no matter what, and this one didn't. So hopefully this is all my issue is. All right, guys, so I do have 2 fans spinning now. So both fans are now spinning. That's pretty awesome. So replacement did work. I'm going to put it together and see if I have hash. But one thing I'm wondering is I wonder if I should replace the other fan too, as it looks like these are different brands. So the ones the AL0 came with are Martech, and the ones that out of the KS0, they are Sunon. So no, maybe I should just put both of them in here, get it over with, because maybe this fan is set to fail as well. Let me know which ones. Actually, you're not supposed to take these apart, so don't let me know what fans yours has, but maybe keep an eye on this, because it looks like these fans are blowing up pretty quick. All right, guys, so I slapped it back together, and look at that. We are getting accepted shares, so that's pretty sweet. The issue was a fan. It blew up in less than 2 weeks here, so that's pretty crazy. Now, I just kept them kind of all ball fans here, but as we can see, the one I took out of the KS0 is actually a faster fan. So we have more RPM happening here. I'm just going to adjust this to that 100% so we can see the max RPMs here. Save that. Okay. I'm going to bring that back into home. And yeah, we can see we have almost 7,600 RPM versus 5,900 RPM almost. So it is a faster fan here, unless it's slower. I can't remember. Yeah, so no, that's the right ones. I put them back in the proper plugs. So yeah, the KS0 actually has faster fans than the AL0. So that kind of makes sense here on what we're seeing here. But I am finally hashing again. We're getting hash right now. I got to pull it off of, we're seeing fan speed above normal, probably because they're off balance here. But, you know, I got to get this set up back to my pool here, but we got it fixed. So that's pretty great. So that's pretty sweet here that we got the AL0 up and running. And a big shout out again to Apex2 for sending out the other one. I do know a lot of people ask me about them, and they are, yes, a legit seller. I will have that link down in the description to Apex2, but it's nice to have everything up and running again, and you can capitalize on early lithium ASIC mining. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.